Can you tell us about any of the details of the night of May 14th when the explosion happened in PRF?
Details such as?
After the tank exploded, I mean, were there people in that room where the tank was?
Well, no, they wouldn't be here today.
Okay.
It was only by the grace of God that no one got killed. My son is a power operator there, and I thank God that he didn't go to work that night, because I know he would have been right in the smack dab middle of it. However, his friend, co-worker, was there. The surveillance operator had just made the tour and gotten out of there. The power operator, I talked to him and he told me, he says, you know, he says, I don't know why, but for some reason that night I changed my route of how I do my surveillance. And he says, and you know, if I would have done it like I normally do it, he says, I would have been right there when it happened. As it was, he was right down at the bottom of the steps when it blew. The repercussion sent him back about 8 to 10 feet, just blew him back. He still has not regained hearing in one ear. People don't even know about that. DOE didn't even know about it. He talked to his manager about it, and his manager was the one that was in charge of that night, and that kid still has problems getting time off to go down through HEHF for his hearing to be checked. I mean, it's been a nightmare for him. They sent him down. Well, he had his physical, and he had a whole body count and a chest count, which showed him totally off the scales with americium. Okay? So they wanted to do a recount on him. So, of course, whenever they do the recount on him, everything is perfect. Everything is fine. But he is the only individual that I know of that physically, through his hearing loss, has really, you know, been the one that was really injured through, you know, he lost his hearing in one ear. And he was the one that was right there.
In the building itself?
Yeah.
Down the stairs?
Yeah, so you, to enter into PRF, you go down the corridor, there's a door, and from that door you've got 4 flights of steps to go up to the top floor, or the first floor. You can enter into the first floor and then go up the back steps. And then they have what they call the penthouse at the very south end, and that houses the CC column and the CA column for the plutonium extraction process. And that goes up to 6 floors. But the control room is on the 4th floor. And Chem Prep is on the 4th floor. Was on the 4th floor.
And that's where this tank was?
Yeah.
It exploded?
Yep.
So would he have been the only one in the building?
He was the only one that was in the building, yes. And like I say, he went to enter PRF and he didn't. He was in the corridor that leads to PRF.
So behind the door wasn't even open?
No, it blew open.
It blew open,
yeah.
and he's walking down this corridor, and the blast knocked him 8 to 10 feet back.
Yeah, he was right at the door. He had the key in the door, ready to open the door and go in when it blew and it knocked him.
So the door blowing open knocked him back, I see.
Right.